Oh, no, I'm going to get you on video. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just.
Welcome you to our 51st Annual Awards event. My name is Gabe Robbins, and I'm president of our club. So if you would please rise and join me for the flag
salute. To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. You may be seated. So tonight we're going to have Jane Clusterman do our invocation. And every meeting that we have, our monthly meetings and luncheons, we always start out with an inspirational message and a prayer. And tonight, Jane is going to do this for us. This is Jane.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
I'm so happy to be here with all of you. And this was a little surprise that I was doing this. So I was happy that I saw a book this morning that I thought, oh, that looks like a graduation type book. It happens to be Oprah Winfrey's book, The Path Made Clear. Isn't that what we all want? Yes. Our path made clear. So she says, the simple act of asking, what is my purpose? On the internet has the power to elicit nearly 1 billion responses. That's a staggering commentary on the way so many people feel about who they are and how much they long for an existence that matters. On the surface, type in these 4 little words, what is my purpose? And pressing enter may seem trivial, but it's really profound. A profound reflection of an intimate prayer rising from the deepest part of the heart. It's asking to be acknowledged. Initiating that search is a sign that the journey toward an elevated life, filled with meaning and character, is ready to begin. So now we pray for all of you who are graduating, for your future. And together, I think we could say the Our Father. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those that trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. Amen. God bless all of you.
Thank you, Jane. That was wonderful. All right. So the first person I'm going to ask to join me is Mr. Larry King. He's going to introduce his team for our special guests.
So, good evening. Thank you. This is a great event. Really enjoyed it last year, and I'm sure this year will be the same. So, on behalf of Mike Fox, our board president, and our trustees, he can't be here this evening, but we do have Mr. Ken Fallsgraf who's here, our clerk, our board clerk, and I appreciate their support on our continued work on all endeavors. Also, Ms. Kelly Jensen apologizes she couldn't be here, nor Ed Porter or Tim Jorgensen. It's been a busy season for the board, so they have been at a lot of events, and it's that time of the year with many award ceremonies and spring concerts and the handbells from last night and so on, so lots of things going on. I was asked to talk for about 5 minutes, so I'll just share a couple of the things, but I also want to introduce, we have Lynn David, who's our Assistant Superintendent of Business Services, and then next to her is Rondell Cooper. Rondell Cooper is our Director of Educational Services, Personnel Services, and Student Services. And next to Dr. Cooper is Tess Toledo. She's the principal at our elementary school, Meadowlark Elementary School. And we have Dan Andrews, the principal at Vasquez High School. And so, ready? Giselle Weiss could not be here this evening, but she's the principal at our middle school. And I'm really proud of the team and the work that we've done, and just to highlight a few of the things that we've worked on this year. The most recent thing is we did open up the softball field. I think some of the seniors here might have got to use the softball field. And so we appreciate the community's patience with that, because we didn't want to sign that. As soon as we sign on the dotted line, we accept that facility with all its flaws. And so we take ownership of that once it's signed over to us. So we're really hesitant to do that until we made sure that everything on what's called the punch list was really gone through, and that Ms. David had really vetted that out properly. And if you know Ms. David, she will make sure that every piece that needs to be crossed off before we take over is done so accordingly. So we're happy to have that field, and that's as a result of the board's conservative management of our fiscal status. And so over the past couple of years, as phase 3 was being completed, they managed those funds very well, to the extent that there was about $2 million left as a surplus. And with those funds, they were able to start on phase 3, which was the softball field, the concession stand, restrooms, and the walking track for the students. So that's great work on that the board did. The other thing that we've worked tirelessly on, when I was visiting at the middle school today, and I was in classrooms, and we had a videographer with us, is our growth mindset. So we've been talking a lot about growth mindset, encouraging our students to think about what it takes to persevere, to show grit, to have tenacity. And I just want to commend our students, the students that are here this evening, for their tenacity, for their grit, and they're certainly all well-deserving of the awards they're about to receive this evening, all of them. So I'd like to end by just thanking the Acton Women's Club for your continued support for the school district, the community, and how about a big round of applause for the students tonight. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Mr. King.
You're welcome.
Okay, this time I'm going to introduce our 5 outstanding and amazing seniors. And first of all, we have Nathan Arnold. Ethan, I'm sorry. Ethan. Ethan's going to introduce his parents.
So I have my dad, Lane Arnold, with me, and my mom, Jen Arnold, and my little sister, Brian Arnold.
And then next we have Madison Doros.
Hi, I'm Maddie. This is my mom, Carrie Doros, and this is her boyfriend, Scott Kennedy.
Then Alyssa Ebe.
Hi. Hi, I'm Alyssa. I'm here with my dad, Ron, and my mom, Cindy.
And we have Emily May.
Hi, I'm here with my dad, Todd Main, my mom, Deanna Main, and my little sister, Chloe.
Proud grandma and grandpa. last but not least is Madison Raptor.
Hi, I'm Madison, and I have my mom, Rosemary.
So we're so pleased that you all joined us tonight, and right now I would like to tell you, take a few moments to talk to you about our club and what our goals are. Our main goals and missions are to work for the welfare of our children, our schools, and community. Every year we've been able to donate money to our community-based schools, and in the spring we award scholarships to deserving high school graduates. This year I'm happy to now announce that we, of course, gave 5 $1,200 scholarships. And what also we do is we donate and support to other organizations such as the Acton Community Center, the Aqua Dulce Arts Council, the Acton Music Organization, ASMO, Friends of Acton Park, Friends of the Library, Harmonic Bronze, the Santa Clarita Valley Food Pantry, which is in our town, and the Vasquez High School Culinary Arts Program. So we're able to raise enough funds to help support all those organizations. Thanks, Barbara. We meet on the first Wednesday of each month, with the exception of July and August. And we meet here at the community center at 11 o'clock. And after our business meeting, then we share a potluck lunch. So we all have a good time during that. I was just going to talk really quick about the food pantry. It's the only outreach service providing food on a regular basis to those in our community. So we try to support them too by bringing food and canned goods and stuff. We also support Adopt the Highway, where we pick up trash on Crown Valley. And I've not done that, but our person in charge is Barbara Peterson. She is wonderful. Thank you, Barbara. Then we also have a float in the 4th of July parade, and so that's fun. So if anybody wants to come join our club, I will invite. I see a lot of members. I don't see too many unfamiliar faces, but except for our guests. But if you'd like to come and join us, we'd love to have you. So now I'd like to introduce some of our members. Well, our vice president, and if you would stand, Vicki Taylor. Immediate past president, our secretary is Marianne Foley. Raise your hand, Joy. Our directors are Shirley Houston, Kathleen Larson. Our advertising is Kathleen. Judith Fox is usually our chaplain. Our court gesture is Joyce Betts. Historian is Kathleen Larson again. Sharon Mercier is our membership chairman. Publicity is Al Cole. Our social director is Victoria Taylor. Our sunshine girl is Karen McNeil. And our webmaster is also Kathleen Larson. Everybody else who's a member of the club, could you please stand up? Yeah. Thanks for all your wonderful work that you do. So now, I would like to announce our speakers. It's Ethan Arnold.
Yeah, Ethan!
A little bit, and then he's going to come up. Ethan attends Vasquez High School, is GPA is a 4.2. He's fifth in his class. He's been involved in the handbell choir, harmonic bronze, since the 6th grade, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. He has done volunteer work, including cleaning and pulling weeds at the Acton Cemetery, donating time sending playing cards to soldiers through the National Honor Society at school, and throughout his high school career, he's played 2 sports, soccer and volleyball, and was on varsity for both teams. Some of his awards include Scholar Athlete 2015 through 2019, Varsity Volleyball Captain 2017 through 2019, Spanish and Biology Class Awards for 2015 and 2016, Chemistry Class Award 2016 and 2017, and Spanish Class Award 2017 and 2018. Ethan plans to, I don't know what I have, it's a typo, sorry. Ethan plans to pursue a career in mechanical engineering with an emphasis on thermodynamics. He was accepted at 3 colleges, but plans to attend the Southern Utah University. Congratulations, Ethan. We are so
Say hello, Zach.
Hello, my name is Ethan Arnold. I'd like to start off by saying thank you to the Acton Women's Club. It is through your nonprofit fundraising that you have raised funds for these scholarships. I feel that you should be first recognized for the hard work and dedication you have put into this program and organization. My grandparents moved into Acton in 1978.
My heart as my journey continues, but I will definitely be back to visit. Mainly to visit my dog, of course, but also visit my friends, family, and the community that has been my side since day one. Thank you.
Everybody seems to have right now. First of all, I would like to say thank you all so much for allowing me to be here tonight and giving me the scholarship. It means the world to me. Growing up in Acton, I've spent a lot of time volunteering through the Acton Women's Club, especially because my grandma's a part of it. So standing before you here today is incredible. That being said, I have a really unique perspective on all of the hard work that you guys have put in order to be able to give us these scholarships and raise money. All of the fundraisers and rummage sales are greatly appreciated so that we can all be here tonight. Even after pondering what to say and how to say it, I can't fully put into words how grateful I am for all of you and for this scholarship opportunity. I would like to say thank you to the people who have helped me to get to where I am today. My parents, of course, who have always been my biggest supporters and cheerleaders. They fund all of my activities, even though the list goes on and on and on. They keep helping me out. They push me to be my best self every day and support me even when I may fall a little bit short. My little sister Chloe has helped me to be where I am as well. She is always there in the late nights that I have studying to make sure that I remember to eat, because I've forgotten on multiple occasions. She's also maintained similar achievements to me, so I always push myself to be better because we're just a little bit competitive. Mr. Rowland has also been a huge inspiration in my life through handbells, as Ian said. He's always encouraged me to reach for the stars, 6th grade onward. Through the journey of senior year, he's been there through all of my acceptances and my declines, always motivating me to keep going and pushing through. The thank yous aren't limited to these people though. My grandparents, of course, my other family, friends, teachers, mentors have all shaped me to be who I am today and to be standing here before you. As I enter the next stage of my life, I have chosen to go to University of California, Santa Barbara. I am enrolled in pre-mathematics, so I'm hoping to obtain a bachelor's degree in math. Ideally, I will go into research and engineering as a mathematician. A large corporation such as NASA would be ideal so that I can help the future of engineering and make meaningful impacts in the world. I also have aspirations to be a teacher, as you had said already. So the plan is to pursue a second career as a teacher after retiring from engineering. My goal is to impact as many people's lives as I can, adults and children alike. I want to be able to leave this world better than I came into it and to make a lasting difference. The teachers that I've had have inspired me in this second career choice. I want to be able to impact lives the way that they have impacted mine. Of course, all of this is subject to change depending on where I end up in college, who I meet. I may change my major, we'll see. But I know that my end goal is to be successful and to make a difference in this world no matter where I end up. The scholarship that you're awarding me will help bring me one step closer to that goal. So again, thank you so much for selecting me and awarding me this scholarship tonight. I hope that I can make all of you proud going into the future as I begin all of my endeavors into college.
All right. And our last recipient is Madison Raptor. Madison attends the Academy of the Canyons Middle College High School. She's enrolled in both high school and college, which allows her to take 11 college units per semester and 4 high school classes. When she graduates in June, she will have, sorry, my eyes are... All right. When she graduates from high school in June, she will have an AAT in geography, a liberal arts and sciences degree in social sciences. Outside the school, Madison has played soccer and also earned the Bronze Award in Girl Scouts. She's involved with Project Linus, which is an organization that makes blankets for critically ill children. Madison has volunteered at the Acton Library. She is on the National Honor Society and is currently the secretary of the Speech and Debate Club at her school. She also has been on the principal's honor roll for all 4 years of high school. Madison worked as a summer intern for the Congressional Leadership Fund, which was a super PAC, to campaign for Congressman Steve Knight's re-election in 2018. She also is an airman first class in the California 782nd Air Force Junior Reserve Officers Training. Is that correct? Or did I get it all right? Officers Training Corps. And her current position is the physical training representative for Delta Flight. Madison's current GPA is a 4.47, and her academic interest is in chemistry. She will be attending Cal Poly Pomona in the fall, and in the future she would like to work for NASA or the U.S. Geological Survey. Wow. Come on up.
I'd like to start it off with a thank you. Thank you to everybody that's here. Thank you to the Women's Club for all the opportunities and all the help and support you guys have provided to the community. I've heard a lot about you guys over the years, and it's amazing to finally see you guys in person after all that you've done for our community. I'd also like to thank my parents, my mom, my dad, for all the sacrifices and the hard work that they've done for me to be able to achieve my dreams of going to Academy of the Canyons. So in a little over a week's time, I'll be graduating from both College of the Canyons and from Academy of the Canyons. I'll be receiving my 2 degrees and also my high school diploma, so it's going to be a big weekend next weekend. And through this, I've had my parents' nonstop support through sports, through academics, through all the trials and troubles of trying to manage my college schedule and my high school schedule. And these past 4 years have really taught me that things can change. Because I used to be this quiet, nerdy little kid, afraid of my own shadow. But I'm definitely still nerdy. I'm definitely still nerdy. But I think I've changed over these past 2 years. I originally planned to major in geochemistry, which made my high school counselor laugh so hard that she snorted water all over. It was the most serious looking woman you've ever met. And she was like, "You want to major in what?" And I think that's just, it's helped me develop into who I want to be. Obviously, I'll be going to Cal Poly Pomona as a general chemistry major. And I'd really like to work for NASA or for the United States Geological Survey. But I'd also be happy with working for the National Weather Service, since I've always been fascinated with our Earth. And so science has always fascinated me, but my real goal is to help people. In 5th grade, I learned a lot about these disasters, and I learned a lot of the impacts. Obviously, the station fire affected our community in 2009. I'm getting my years correct. And I remember being evacuated quite a few times. I remember almost missing my geometry final in 9th grade because of the sand fire. And I also remember being evacuated several other times for other various fires in this area. So preventing and helping with the recovery efforts of these natural disasters or other similar local events is really near and dear to my heart. It's maybe a bit weird, but I think I found my calling in life. Growing up in Acton has taught me the importance of community, because our community is our family, and family is the people who help you through thick and thin. Whenever it rains on my street, we have this neighbor. I've never met him, I don't know his name, but he always comes out the day afterwards with his John Deere green tractor and shovels all the dirt off to the side of the road. And that's just an example of what our community is. I've never not waved at somebody or been waved at when driving by on the roads in Acton, and it means a lot because our community is what makes us ourselves. Acton's taught me kindness, just like this women's club has done for our community. And you guys have taught me to be respectful, honorable, and most importantly, you've taught me the importance of this wonderful community. Thank you.
Speeches were great. So, I just want to we're going to wrap it up, and I thank everyone for attending tonight. And I hope you were all able to enjoy the desserts that we have in the back. And we have one more activity, and that is going to be a drawing for our spree drawing. Let me do that. Barbara?
Okay, I will pick the winner of the $500 shopping spree. Does anybody else want to buy tickets? You got any tickets for it?
We got 300 tickets. I'm going to. Yes. Well, she's spinning them. I'm going to pass it out.
No. We need a picture of everyone.
All right.
I don't know who that person is.
So the 5 students that spoke afterwards, can you come up here and I'll give you your certificate?
Okay. And the winner is?
And the winner is
Lori Jenkins.
Lori Jenkins.
She's not here, so you can give the money to me. I'll make it.
She's going to be really happy about that.
Yeah. Thank you, Barbara.
All right.